Well, hello. I want to start this week's video with a question. How many of you do a deep spring cleaning every year? Are you into really sort of switching your closets and doing everything you need to do to sort of welcome spring in? If you said yes, then this video is for you. My name is Terri Cole. I'm a licensed psychotherapist, a relationship expert, and the founder of Real Love Revolution and Boundary Bootcamp. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my favorite kind of spring cleaning, which is actually a psychological spring cleaning. Since I'm more into Anna Freud than Martha Stewart, let's just say, I'm less into the house cleaning, although I do that too, and more into using this time of year as an opportunity to do something different, to take stock of what is it that's been taking up the space in your mind. So let's think about traditional spring cleaning. What do we do? In my house, change the bedding, swap out my closets, and clean from top to bottom, including the windows, including the cabinets, get into every nook and cranny of the house, open the windows, especially here in the Northeast, to get some fresh air in. And we're going to do the same thing with your mind. So I want you to sort of visualize it like that. So I want you to get a journal, and actually you'll be able to download. We've created a really beautiful little journal for you to use right here, so don't go anywhere. And I'll give you the journal prompts, so you know what it is that you're writing, but I want you to write what is taking up space in your mind right now. So are you ruminating about conversations that you had and what you should or shouldn't have said? Are you thinking about a wedding gift that you should have gotten or that you have to get by a certain date? Are there things that are undone, kind of laying around like dust balls in your mind? I bet there are. Are there beefs that you need to sort of clean up with someone? Is there unspoken things between you and people in your life? This is the psychological spring clean that I'm talking about. So you're going to take a pen, or you're going to do it online because ours is a virtual journal, and you're going to write all of the things that are taking up space in your mind. And it might take a while for you to do it, and you might be really tired when you're done. But when you're done, you'll at least have an actual list of what is taking up this bandwidth in your mind. You know, the real estate in your brain is a very valuable real estate. And you can either use that to create something that you really want in your life, to be creative, to have creative solutions to problems, or we spend that bandwidth doing things that are pretty counterproductive to what it is that we want in life. So once you've written your full list of all of the things that you have to do, like you can add your to-do list on that list as well, because that thing, especially if it's never ending, takes up a lot of space in your mind. And then I'm going to ask you to really go through that list a second time and take a look at the things that are on there. Are some of those things on the list obligations that you don't really need to tend to? You're just feeling guilty about it. And if there are things that you feel like you do need to tend to, I'm going to ask you to move them from your list and put them into your calendar. Get them done. If you have a wedding gift that you need to buy by October, just buy it and send it now or by Wednesday. But I find that when you actually put things in your calendar, there's a tendency for them to actually get done. So what else is on your list? Now, once you get rid of the crap that you can take care of quickly, or the stuff that after you thought about it, it really doesn't belong in your mind or on your list, you know, you'll cross off a bunch of things on that list. Then you take the ones that you need to do and put them in your calendar, and you'll be left with a pretty clean slate, which means that you'll have a lot of expansion in your mind. To keep this expansion, right, to keep your psychological spring clean going, I'm also going to ask you to have 5 minutes a day of stillness and silence. So this means creating a little Zen den. You can just light a candle, make it super easy. Sit down, take a deep breath, and you can just use a very simple universal mantra like so hum, silently repeating the word so on the inhalation, silently repeating the word hum on the exhalation. Set your phone for 5 minutes, because this is how we keep the mind uncluttered, is through daily acts of stillness and silence. And then the last thing that's going to be on your list for your successful psychological spring cleaning is moving your body at least 10 minutes a day. So if you live somewhere where you can be outside in nature, I'm going to ask you to do that. Listen, if you can do more than 10 minutes, fantastic. But if you can actually only do 10 minutes, I promise you that 10 minutes outside with the sun on your face, in nature, even if you're in a city, go to a park, sit on a bench, is really, really good for your internal expansion. It also keeps you grounded to the earth and grounded in your life. When you think about why we need a psychological spring cleaning, is because we have a lot rolling around in our mind. Things from the past, ruminating about things from the past, fearfully projecting into the future. And both of those actions are ways to take you out of this moment right here, right now. And the truth is, the only moment that you will ever be guaranteed in your entire life is this present moment. So I don't want you wasting your beautiful, amazing, one-of-a-kind life in the past that no longer exists except in your mind. As Deepak Chopra would say, it's now a dream, right? The past is now a dream. And of course we want to learn from it, but I promise you, ruminating about what did and didn't happen in the past is not learning from it. It's really just self-torture. And projecting fearfully into the future not only takes you out of this moment, right here, right now, the only moment we know we're going to have, right? Vibrant reality, which is right here, right now. It doesn't actually make you more prepared for the future. When we project fearfully and catastrophically into the future, we're actually just lowering our own vibration and scaring the crap out of ourselves. So instead of ruminating or projecting fearfully, it might be better to plan for the future. And it's so much easier to do if you have a clean mind space to do that within. So I hope that you liked this week's video on psychological spring cleaning. If you did like it, please share it on Facebook and Twitter and all of your social media outlets. I would love to hear from you, so please drop me a comment here or on terricole.com. And I hope you have an amazing week, cleaning not just your house, but cleaning your mind. And as always, take care of